The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the World Radio Heavyweight Champion Shannon the Dude, and representing the faction, Certified Luke Kurtis.
Luke Kurtis making his way to the ring, guys. And that flamboyance, the ego you see gone right now. A somber Luke Kurtis, you gotta think mentally distracted based on what happened earlier.
Luke Kurtis, the future four-time OVW Rush Division champion and member of the faction, the greatest faction in sports entertainment today.
And his opponent from Jonesboro, Arkansas, he is the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Tony Gunn getting to the ring, not wasting any time here. Look at Luke Kurtis and Shannon the Dude getting out of dodge.
This one's gonna be a banger, boys.
You can call it a shotgun start. You see what I did there?
Now, Steve, you mentioned Luke Kurtis. Luke is a future four-time Rush Division champion. That is, if he's willing to put his career on the line.
Shotgun Tony Gunn going after Luke Kurtis. You know, in the Arkansas Roughneck, the best at what he does, drinking whiskey and kicking ass. We've already seen him drink the whiskey. We know what's coming next.
Tony Gunn in pursuit of Luke Kurtis. Referee in between them right now, trying to get some sort of control.
A little too close.
Oh! Shannon the Dude attacking Tony Gunn from behind.
He was just looking to refresh the man is all.
Shannon the Douche slinging a water bottle at the back of the head of Gunn.
Oh, look at Luke Kurtis go for the cheap shot, but Gunn ducked under, didn't fall for the distraction by Shannon the Dude.
Tony Gunn too smart to fall for something like that. As you see Shannon skitter away, and now Gunn getting hands on Luke Kurtis.
He should be thanking Shannon the Dude.
For what?
For refreshing the man with water.
Oh, come on.
Tony Gunn in there now. The bell has rung. This match has started. Hey guys, this is an incredible main event. Tony Gunn and Luke Kurtis are two men who've never met in one-on-one competition before, and two of the best in the OVW locker room today.
Tony Gunn, the heart and soul of this OVW locker room, standing up, fighting the fight against the faction.
Two men who had their bodies battered and bruised this past Saturday, now in the main event here tonight.
There's that chop to the chest out of Gunn.
And here's the dangerous part of this main event, guys. Both of these men in there with something to prove. Tony Gunn, after what happened in that main event with the EC3 and Jesse Goddard. Luke Kurtis.
Disqualify him.
Shut up.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me, Steven? But Luke Kurtis has to prove something to the faction after losing the OVW Rush Division Championship and unsuccessful in retaining it over the last couple weeks.
I mean, look at, he's acting like a baby out there, throwing things around. A petulant child, Tony Gunn.
The only petulant child I hear is in my headset, Steven. So you can shut it and take a breath. Tony Gunn working over Luke Kurtis in the corner.
Why are you talking about Josh that way?
Choke in the corner there from Tony Gunn. But you know what? When the frustration has reached that point, sometimes things just turn into a fight here in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, whenever you're in the ring with Tony Gunn, everything always turns into the fight. Listen to that shot.
Finally, Luke Kurtis somehow able to come back after all the chicanery. The heart, the desire.
And look at that, Gunn just charges out with the clothesline,
We never
taking the
talked
head
about
off
the heart
Kurtis.
of Luke Kurtis.
Charges out, exploded out of that corner because Luke Kurtis doesn't have a heart, Steven.
Oh, such heart.
Even if it grew 3 sizes, it still wouldn't be seeable on a microscope. Tony Gunn working over, Luke Kurtis, brutal chop.
I made too much noise. Disqualify him.
A series too much noise? Please
Gunn
stop.
going up in the corner now.
Ordinances.
raining down those left hands. Gunn, that southpaw.
Those closed fists is what he's doing.
He's picking and choosing his shots here into the face of Kurtis.
Hiding it from the referee.
Tony Gunn getting this crowd behind him, and it's not taking a lot because these people love Tony Gunn. They not so much Luke Kurtis.
Well, they're obviously ignorant.
Oh, here we go. Tony Gunn going for the pin, 2 count there. Luke Kurtis getting out.
The heart of Luke Kurtis, so valiant.
Oh. Tony Gunn now. Look at that, grabbing the ears of Luke Kurtis, trying to disorient the former Rush Division champion. A little disrespect there as well.
And now Gunn, that face lock on Kurtis, saying it's time to take out the trash.
It looks like an illegal choke to me from this angle.
It's a front face lock into a suplex.
Drop him off at the corner and leave him for pickup. That trash has been taken out.
Don't you dare insinuate that Luke Kurtis is trash.
Tony Gunn did by taking out the trash.
Taking out the legend is more like it.
Now Tony Gunn continuing to work on the legend. Sorry, Steve. Oh, hold on, Luke Kurtis. Oh, jawbreaker there.
Such heart.
And raking at the eyes, Luke Kurtis now. Hang on, tries to pitch Gunn. Gunn turns it around, throws him straight to the floor.
Luke Kurtis desperate here in this main event. Tony Gunn in pursuit. Folks, do not go anywhere.
Oh, look, he's got a weapon.
Folks, welcome back to this main event. Tony Gunn and Luke Kurtis still back and forth throughout the break.
Throughout the break, it was back and forth until all of a sudden Luke Kurtis threw Tony into the post on the outside. And now it's been all Kurtis ever since.
First time we've seen Certified in control of this matchup since the beginning. Tony Gunn now reeling after some stiff shots from Certified. Oh, hold on. Oh, beautiful suplex.
Oh, let us revel at the magnificent wrestling. Oh, Tony somehow kicked out. Let us revel at the magnificent wrestling, the prowess of the veteran, Luke Kurtis.
Now Kurtis grounding Tony Gunn with that face lock. Referee
fun.
Daniel Spencer in, making sure that's not a choke there.
It's funny you bring up the veteran, Steve. At the beginning of the broadcast, we saw the faction attacking Jack Vaughn, a man who's handed them victory after victory, who's really been an advocate and a great associate of the faction in the last several weeks.
He was a liability. He had become, he was not delivering what he said he was going to deliver, and he paid the price tonight.
I don't know, but I mean, you think of how many matches they would have lost if not for Jack Vaughn. Jesse Goddard would have lost the championship.
Hang on, sunset flip.
You got to keep your promises when it comes to the faction, Brian. He didn't do it.
Well, I guess maybe that's an example for Luke Kurtis, who seemingly having some issues with Jesse Goddard right now, but not being able to pick up the win, and maybe that was an example sent to Luke Kurtis.
And you've got to think Luke Kurtis is trying to not only set that example, but to work over Tony Gunn, beat him down, do something that Goddard was unable to do on his own. You think that would maybe show his worth to Goddard and to the faction?
You're absolutely right. Now, something Jesse couldn't get done, but something Jack Vaughn couldn't get done. Certified does not want to be left laying by the faction like they have done to so many others.
Well, after this match here tonight, when he defeats Tony
Gunn.
Hang on.
Gunn rolls him over, got a 2 count.
Had the tights at least. Huge clothesline. The heart of Luke Kurtis.
I don't know about the heart, but the desperation right back on the attack. Now wanting to give Tony Gunn a second to breathe. Luke Kurtis has to keep the pressure on.
As Tony Gunn reeling. Tony, a former OVW heavyweight champion.
Tony Gunn, a man that's done it all here in OVW, and a huge opportunity for Luke Kurtis if he can pick up a win.
You got to wonder the beating that he took this past Saturday. Did he come back too soon? Should Tony have taken more time off? I think so.
Kurtis now with those right hands to the jaw. That's the thing, when you start punching Tony Gunn in the face, it just ticks Gunn off. It flips a switch inside of him.
I mean, when you're in there with an athlete, when you're in there with an athlete like Luke Kurtis, you need to be at the top of your game, if not beyond it.
Gunn unloading with that southpaw, those chops, those punches.
Tony Gunn emptying both barrels onto Luke Kurtis. Oh, Irish rip reversal there. Oh, Gunn, diving clothesline.
May have done some damage to that arm.
He's favoring that shoulder. That's the same shoulder that Kurtis had threw into the post during the break.
You gotta think Luke Kurtis, oh, belly to belly. I mean, you gotta think Luke Kurtis maybe keeping an eye on that shoulder, maybe setting up for the COA.
Trying to work over that shoulder joint of Gunn. It'd be a smart strategy, but now Gunn with Kurtis backed into that corner. And we know what this is. We've seen this before.
Tony needs to realize that Luke Kurtis just went through a hellacious match this past Saturday, and he should not be doing this to him.
And Gunn, those rapid-fire clotheslines, that Arkansas violence party, just drilling Luke Kurtis.
Certified in trouble here. Tony Gunn finding his comfort zone, getting into his spot. Oh, and another vicious clothesline in the corner, sends Certified to the mat.
Luke Kurtis would know where to go. Gunn, he looks like he's charging up. He likes to hit that running knee in the corner, Steve.
Oh, that should be illegal. Referee disqualify him. There's no way. Give me the rule book.
Pinpoint accuracy right on the jaw. A certified Luke Kurtis. And now look at this. Shannon the Douche getting involved yet again.
My monitor's out. What happened?
Shannon the Douche getting involved, but Tony
Monitor's
Gunn
not
kicking
out.
him off. Oh, gave enough time though for Certified to recoup and get out of the way there.
Kurtis tries to charge in.
Got him up, and oh, Tony Gunn brings him down, DDT.
Both men on the mat. Tony looks to be the first to get to his feet.
Cover here. Oh, come on.
Shannon the Dude putting Luke Curtis's boot on that bottom rope, breaking up the pin.
Nah, Luke Kurtis did that on his own. Shannon the Dude just was helping massage his foot once it got up there. He realized.
Luke Kurtis couldn't do anything on his own if he tried.
Well, thankfully he's got Shannon the Dude.
Shannon the Dude always paying over ringside, but hold on, roll up here. Grabbing the tights, but Tony Gunn's still out at 2.
Nearly had him.
Kill shot! Kill shot out of freaking nowhere!
Kurtis is down. I think Kurtis is out.
Your winner, Shotgun, Tony Gunn!
Tony Gunn getting a measure of revenge, guys, but you gotta think, not quite enough. He got a pound of flesh, but he wants the whole damn body.
Well, you got